should go on stage. What?
I don't like secrets.
We would get in a lot of trouble. Okay, before we do anything else, ladies and gentlemen, what I have to do, I do have to break it down for 1 second.
Oh, yes.
Because I have to approach you.
Bring it down, bring it down.
Because what I want to do is I want to make this evening the most fun it can be.
Okay.
And I see a lot of people having fun, except you. So I want to know how I can custom fit this evening to be awesome for you. Because you're sitting there doing this.
Listen, no,
And I just want to know if I can help you.
Yeah. Why don't you like anything?
I mean, what's wrong?
perfectly content.
Is everything going on good with you?
Yes.
Are you having fun? You sure?
Yes.
Do you want to talk?
It hasn't been the panel that you expected it to be, right?
No, but
It was the one we expected.
cool. Like,
And
I
it's
don't-
screwy because you're sitting on the second row, so you can't really leave, right?
I would leave. No, it's perfectly fine. I'm having fun.
You sure?
Yeah. It's a fun time.
You're really getting scared now because you're afraid that I'm about to drag you up here at the table in front of everyone, right? I think you should come up. What's your name?
Alicia.
Alicia. I'm Eric. Hi. Why did you come here tonight?
I'm from Catherine and I've been playing NatsuCon since ASTL.
Do you like Natalia?
A lot.
Do you care for what Chris and I do on the show?
A lot.
Really? It really shows in your face and voice. Would you have a seat? Alicia, what do you want to know about what we do on this show?
I don't know. I'm not prepared.
I caught her unprepared. She's been sitting there doing this. For what, how long? 40 minutes? 45 minutes. She's... We have derailed this panel for 45 minutes to, it seems, the pleasure of a lot of you. Except for her. And I want to make it fun for you.
I'm having fun.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, then have fun. Is there anything I can do? No, that's not even on this show. Burning attack, really? Burning attack. You said that, right? Okay, I'm sorry. She says I should say something about England, and everyone wants you to say the same thing, so I'm going to say the same thing to everyone in the room, okay? Cool. England looks dead sexy in a miniskirt. England's also over 9,000. I didn't waterline it. Right? No! You don't understand how powerful England really is. Blowing your mind here, guys.
He's having a bunch of riots right now.
Okay, easy. Did I do anything to make you happy that you came to this panel?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Are you sure? What about your friend?
Catherine's always happy. It's kind of like
She's been sitting there like this the whole time. So I have no question you were going to. That stay there. I keep doing that.
Yeah.
I think Chris Jason wants to do something.
Oh, wait, I just want to know. I want to know. I'm going to go for the audience. Because, Eric, what I want you to do is I want you to find somebody in this room. I want an embarrassing moment story. I want it to be awful. I want us to all leave here like we're all family because it was so ridiculous what just happened. It could involve things like, well, I don't want to tell you how to do it, but I want an embarrassing story. And you have one, and you're right here. And you also happen to win the arm wrestling.
Yes!
That's a very good
You have an
thing.
armpit sling?
Not an armpit sling. And what was your songbird? Lady Bird, what was your name?
Songbird Alchemist.
Songbird Alchemist, right. Okay. Please come up. I know.
Actually, it was Songbird's a short version of it, because...
Just cause.
Yeah.
Don't ask questions!
Right.
Please do not ask the questions here.
Please tell us your embarrassing story.
Okay, well,
Stealing her sling.
I was in the St. Louis Children's Choir for a while, and me and my friend Catherine, who's going to be here tonight, she's with the family, we were in Denver, Colorado on a tour. And I had gotten a soda from the soda machine, which took us like 3 nights to find. And I couldn't get it open with my hands, so I was trying to open it with my teeth. And she said, you know, you shouldn't do that because you're going to get your lip caught. I'm like, no, I do this all the time. I never get my lip caught. She's like, okay. So what happens? My lip gets caught.
No! Unbelievable.
And it gets stuck. And so I'm sitting there, it's clenching my lip, and it's bleeding. I taste the blood. I'm like, oh geez, how am I going to get out of this one? And so,
You're mumble, Sid. Right there.
and so I eventually, by twisting it, I get it off. And Catherine, she just kind of sits there and laughs at me and goes, hey, I told you so. And she tells this to anybody she can. So I thought I'd beat her with a punch.
Thank you, Lady Bird, Songbird Bird. Now, does anybody else have another humiliating story? You know what? I'm going to go Steven on this. Oh, I know you got 7.
It's for 18 plus.
Oh, I see. So you will have a PG-13 embarrassing story. Yeah, you were there.
Oh,
You with the red and yeah. I know where it goes.
Martha Jones.
And what's your name?
Allison.
Allison, please tell us your embarrassing story.
Okay, it's not just about me, it's about my friend over there.
Oh, good stuff.
Yes, I am. But she told me to, so. Okay, so like, whenever I first moved to Illinois, me and my mom was with her and her mom.
They're not even set up over there. They're still missing a cable. No one's in there.
But anyway, so like I went with her and we were looking around looking for houses. And at the time we were both really into X-Men Evolution.
It's one of Cason's personal favorites, and I'm going to try to tell it the way that he likes it told.
Yay, I love the story.
So I'm on a plane to go to a convention. I forget which con it was. And on the plane, we had just reached cruising altitude. The fasten seatbelt sign had just been turned off, and I had to pee. So it's time to go to the bathroom. I know, right? So I'm like, okay. I get up, go to the bathroom. They're both occupied. I wait for a second. I hear the latch. Yeah, right? And she's laughing too. So the door unlatches, it opens up, and the door opens, and this woman, who's my age, opens the door and looks at me and just goes, like sheer panic on her face, and she just goes, like not knowing what to do, like she just left something horrifying in the bathroom, and she kind of scoots out past me and runs down the aisle, like she can escape on a plane. I'm like, what? Jump! Whatever. So I go into the bathroom, close the door, lock it, turn around to pee, and I look down into the toilet, and there's a turd this big, wedged into the toilet. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, that young woman did some impressive business. So, I'm like, all right, so I proceed to go to the restroom and pee, thinking that I can break it up with my pee. Which I'm like, this isn't my job. I don't get paid by American Airlines to do this. But I tried, doesn't work. I'm like, whatever. So I wash my hands, hit flush, and that, you know that thing that happens like the airlock in Alien? It opens up, and that turd is hanging on like Alien at the end of that movie. And will not suck out of the bowl. I'm like, that's amazing! Somebody had a lot of fiber. I'm like, whoa, whatever. So I think to myself, not my problem. So I turn around to leave and open up the door, and there's a woman standing right there like, and then I realized, that wasn't the turd from the woman before me. Just like it's not my turn in there now, that this woman's going to think I left for her. So I do the same thing as the woman before me. I'm like, and I sneak out and run down the aisle. And that, ladies and gentlemen, for better or worse, is History 101.